that peeping through your window. It's us, the ones that you're hearing on the intro. Yo, what's up? You
What
ready to
is
start
up?
it?
I was not ready for
Real
that.
quick. How many bars is that? Is it like 2 bars?
Don't give me the line, but it sounds like a smooth too.
Gave him a little something, something.
A little light tap, a little tight.
Well, I'm Anthony. I'm here with the world's greatest co-host, Josh.
What's up? It's just a guy. It's just a guy who's all right. It's him.
And we got the world's greatest video editor in Cheryl.
Shout out to the
She's
video
not here.
editor.
She's not here.
She's not here in person, but in spirit,
here.
we know she go. Her presence is felt on the videos.
Yes, she's part of the team, and we are the Crooked Lens team.
Squad up.
What up, gang?
Squad sounds so much cooler than team.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know.
Squad
I said team.
You said team.
Yeah,
Team is like team is the white version. Squad is like the black version. Squad just sound like squad sound got a little more drip to it. Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I definitely don't have drip, so my white side comes out more than my black side. Sadly, I can't dance. Bro. I can't rap. I can't play sports. I have no drip. I'm wearing a WWE China Degeneration X shirt right now on the podcast.
No, but they used to be drip. I don't have any drip either though, so I can't really talk about drip.
Would you got that much. Would you say China's drip?
I don't have a drip, so I mean, I might say yeah. Not really. I don't know if that's really drip though. I don't know.
I definitely know she was dripping when she did that gangbang porno scene. I don't know if y'all ever seen that.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's kind of wild. Should we move on or should I tell y'all what it is?
Did I know she? I mean, we know what I feel like. I mean, for those who don't know, I guess. I guess
we can move on. Just Google China gangbang scene.
Yeah,
they can look it up.
Do your own research. Yeah.
Look, we're not starting this way. We're not starting this way because
we did start this. Why are we starting this way? This is
we're not doing this because here's what happens with me. I overshare, and then I get my hitter texting me, and then I don't like his tone. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like his tone some of the times when he's texting, and I feel like it was from the pod. He texted me today though, and he was in a better mood. So I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't the pod. I ain't like that. Like, nigga, smile at me when you text me.
He said, smile at me.
Let me know I'm good. Let me know I'm safe in these streets.
Smile at me when you text me is hilarious. How can you see I'm smiling?
He definitely wasn't smiling.
So, you saying he was pissed off? No, he was mad.
It sounded like it, but then today reassured me. I was like, okay, he wasn't mad about the podcast then.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Which worked out good. Yeah. Shout out to my hitter, which worked out good because if he would have took offense to this and got mad about it, then I would never be able to share any more stories with y'all, including the one that I might share one day about my friend that I know has a baby dick. But we'll share that for a whole different day.
No, hold on. First of all, we can't do nobody like that. Hold on. We can't shame him on the podcast. We can't shame him on the podcast.
No, I wouldn't say no names. All right. No. We won't tell the story. We're gonna start the podcast in a second. But are you really gonna pretend that out of all the guys you know, like you got a circle too, you've never heard that one of them got a little dick?
Streets ain't never whispered that in my ear. Maybe I'm the one who got the little dick in the friend because they ain't never whispered that in my ear.
All right,
I ain't never heard that before.
All right. That's wild. Damn. Well,
so, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. We gotta talk about Michael Jackson, but I don't know.
Why did we start here? Where we start here?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting you to come back with my statement, and it just threw me off completely. But
never know.
We can get into our weeks where neither one of us dealt with anybody with a little dick this week. So, what did you get into?
Hold on. None of my weeks consist of dicks. None of my weeks have ever consisted of dicks. Don't disrespect me like that.
I can't say anything because mine have before.
Cut it.
Sometimes. No. All right. See, that's how things get taken a whole different way. When you're involved in a train, we've had this episode before. When you're involved in a train.
We right. We've been there.
And I'll tell you something else too. We're not going to get into this either because we have a whole episode based on the train. But sometimes when you're in the train and you look around the room and you kind of got the feeling that you might not be the biggest dick in the room, you got to go first. Because I'm looking like I know I'm not the smallest, but I know this dark skinned dude over here is bigger than me. Like he's got to be. So I'm gonna go first because it's kind of like a wrestling like main event pay per view or something. You know how like at WrestleMania, like a dope match is gonna go first. It's like a fire match, but it's not fire enough to be the main event. And then you got whatever in the middle. If there's gonna be a trash match, it's gonna be somewhere in the middle. Like I know like I'm gonna do my thing, so I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna let him main event because she don't want me to main event. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
What?
We're gonna move on. All right.
We already had this episode. Just let y'all go back and listen to that one.
Or don't, because I'm tired of telling these stories.
Or don't.
Or don't. Years ago, years.
That's hilarious.
We are not running trains at the age of 30. Okay. All right, Bree.
Or ever. Oh man, my week was good, man. I worked all week. I ain't doing that much. Work picking up, so you know, everybody's starting to eat a lot more. So we here. Other than that, that's been chilling. Get ready to move into my new apartment. Entire new apartment. We finally had that conversation.
Oh, what conversation?
About what's hers and what's mine? I took the kitchen. That was pretty much what I got.
Nice. That's where you excel at.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I can settle for the kitchen. Kitchen gonna be fire. Pat.
That's an underrated spot to have in the house. That's a dominant position.
Yo, the kitchen got all the food. If you thirsty, you gotta come to the kitchen. Anything. Kitchen is spot.
That's a big responsibility.
It is. That's all right. The biggest thing is washing dishes. Cooking ain't nothing.
I was just gonna ask if the dishes come with that.
Oh yeah, dishes come with that. But I don't mind. We got a dishwasher, so that makes it even more crispy. Just rinse these joints off and drop in the dishwasher real fast.
Does she have a favorite meal that she's gonna be expecting?
Not a favorite meal that she's expecting. Got a nice little rotation. Or we just mix it up all the time.
Ooh,
maybe some gumbo. Yeah, mix it up all the time. We got to keep it interesting.
I have chicken 3 days a week and fish the other 2.
Okay, that's all right. That's not a bad balance though. Get some mix up in there.
Get a little smoothie going too.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice diet though. But a diet, you got a consistent diet. That's good though. That help you on your healthy tip.
For sure. Until I grab 4 donuts and dunk them in coffee.
Hey, everybody have a cheat day.
Yeah, for sure. You also got into some dang, I was about to tell you a week for you. Oh, we can wait and do it in mine because you joined me on my Twitch stream.
Oh, I did Twitch this week. We played 2. Oh man, we got our heads busted in 2K.
Yeah.
They was too cold. Don't ever play the guys with the Egyptian mummy hats. I found that out.
I tried to warn you like 3 times.
I didn't listen. I'm hard headed.
Yeah.
I thought I could. Yeah.
We didn't score at all.
Not a point. I thought I could at least make a layup. It was nothing.
Man. Well, it looks like you had a pretty interesting week.
Yeah, man. It was a little action, but that was pretty much it though.
What did I get into? We did some Twitch streaming, Brawlhalla. What else did we do? 2K. I got some stuff involving my Twitch streams. I got some stuff into the announcements to get into, which is going to be pretty exciting. But yeah, other than Twitch streaming, I actually took off 3 days last week for not feeling too good. Which at first I thought was still a reaction from the vaccine shot that I took. And I was like, that's not right. Like I should have been over this by now because it's been over a week since I had the vaccine. And I ended up going to the doctor. We're trying to figure out what's going on. And Then I start realizing this isn't the vaccine because my wife's not feeling good either. She was having moments of just like she couldn't really put her finger on what was wrong, but she just wasn't feeling good. And so I went back to the doctor, and this was the second day I took off. I went to the doctor. They wanted me to come back on the third day, which would have been what day was that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I believe. Yeah, Thursday. I went back to get my blood test. So here's where it gets crazy. Now I told Twitch stream this story, and I told Bree, but I'll say it for the listeners.
You told me?
Yeah, I told you this story. I said I actually told you on Twitch. I'm getting my blood drawn. They want to do a blood test. And I've never had an issue with passing out during a blood test. So I didn't think this was going to be no thing. I'm like, all right, they're going to get their blood running through. They had like 5, do they call them vials? 5 vials?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, vials. They're vials. That sounds right.
They take 5 vials. And she keeps asking me, are you good? Are you good? I'm like, yeah. Like, it was kind of making me mad in a way. Like, why do you keep, like, I've told you 5 times, I'm fine. Like, what is the issue?
She's seen the look on your face.
I didn't even think I had one. But she even asked me before we started, like, she said, do you have any history of like passing out or anything like that? And I'm just like, no, I'm cool. I never had no issues with this stuff. So I'm just sitting there. And she's going through them and going through them and going through them. And she's like, we got about 3 more. And when she said that, I remember thinking, dang, I feel like I've been here for a while. You still got 3 more?
A lot.
Yeah. So she's getting through and she's still asking, is everything okay and all that. And I'm just like, yeah, everything's cool. She gets done with the final one. Like she's like strapping it up or taking the strap off or whatever it is she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just lost it. Just pitch black out of it. Like almost no warning sign, just fell asleep. And it was so scary because here's what I don't want. I never want my wife standing over me praying again. Don't do that because it made things feel a million times worse for me. I woke up and things were still blurry. I didn't realize where I was at. It was taking me a second to realize what was going on. I just seen a bunch of white women standing in front of me. It's like the reverse gangbang. And so then I'm just like, and so then I'm sitting there with my eyes kind of blurry, trying to figure out what was going on. And I just hear, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. And I'm like, wait, what is happening to me?
What's I doing?
Yeah, I still can't make out the faces at this point of who's standing in front of me. And I'm thinking I'm in the hospital. Like I thought I was knocked out for a while and woke up in the hospital. And it finally things started coming together. They put that little smelling salt thing, yeah, under my nose. I don't know why they waited till I was halfway awake for that. Like it's like, nigga, I see you and I smell that. What are you doing?
I've been needed this. You should have been put this under my nose.
Well, she made a joke. She said, I tried to use it. I guess it didn't work. So I assume she tried to do it while asleep, I guess. And it didn't work. I don't know. But yeah, that was a very scary experience. And if I'm going to be honest, because I feel like with you, you're a person that I can be just 1,000% honest with no judgment. I kind of felt like Tupac in a way of like, what?
No, I'm intrigued. You said you felt like Tupac. I just want to know the correlation. I just want to know how you felt like Tupac. I'm listening. That's it.
Well, you know how Tupac felt like he's seen his death coming, like he felt it. I felt it after that. I felt like I'm gonna die, and this was the warning.
Okay. Do
like
you know
that
when?
No, not yet. But
just told you.
when I woke up and I heard in the name of Jesus and stuff, I just got to thinking, like, what if this is God saying, like, this is kind of like what do they call that in the movies? Like a
premonition.
Yeah.
This is your premonition? How you gonna go?
I hope not. I hope it's not anytime soon. But I do kind of feel like Pac. I don't know. It's weird to say. It's weird to say.
So you feel like death is tapping is around you. But
Yeah.
that's not a good feeling. I wouldn't imagine that's a good feeling.
No, it's not. That's why I was trying not to laugh during this. I was thought it was a judgment-free zone.
This is a judgment-free zone. This is I don't know. Well, look at it this way. We all have to die someday. So, hey, man. We do. Look. Yo, you should. We all got to die, bro. You are not alone in this. Of course, I don't. Yeah, I've never felt that. I guess I never had a near-death experience. I don't think so. If I have, I didn't notice it.
But does that count as a near-death experience?
I don't know. Did you feel like you almost died? Or you just passed out?
I'm gonna say I'm being dramatic with the passing out. I don't even think it would be that bad if I didn't wake up to her praying over top of me. I think that's what freaked me out more than anything. Is I felt like it more went wrong than me passing out.
So you.
When I woke up to her praying over me, I was like, okay, what is happening? That's when I freaked out. Like I thought I was in the hospital. I was like, what's going on? Like I didn't even see her next to me. And this was probably just a few seconds of like only seeing what's happening, but it felt like minutes because you're just sitting there like, where is she at? I hear her praying, but where
I just don't see her. Yeah. Oh, whatever. It's all right. You're just a little scared because you passed out. You had your wife was praying. It spooked you. I think you're all right. Tupac.
For sure. And if I'm Tupac, my hitter is Suge.
Suge might have killed Tupac. Carry on.
That's where I'm going with this. I'm trying to get y'all to understand that he is probably going to kill me.
Oh man, this did all happen after the last podcast.
Yep. Shout out to that guy. I love him, man.
Oh man,
text me back with a smile.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you just tell him to send you a heart, the heart emoji?
Yeah, send me the heart. Watch this. You know what? I'm gonna let him know right now. Where's he at? I said, where is he at? Like he's gonna pop up on the. He's not gonna pop up, but I'm gonna send him. I love you, bro. Just send him the random text.
Sometimes you gotta let your you guys know you love them. Or let your people know you love them. Sometimes you gotta let your people know you love them.
Especially when you think your life's in danger.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, well, we can get into some announcements because that's all I got into on Twitch. I guess we'll start with me, and then if you have any announcements that you want to add, feel free to join in. But here on Twitch, I'm taking off this week. We have a family situation that I got to deal with that's involves a surgery. So this week I will not be Twitch streaming. But next week when we come back, the schedule is going to be Wednesdays and Thursdays we're starting a game called Little Nightmares, which is going to be hilarious because, like, if you know me, like Breed knows me, I do not fuck around with horror stuff. This is going to be terrifying.
Yeah, you don't like Little Nightmares.
Have you seen Little Nightmares at all?
No, it was just a joke. No.
Is crazy. I think I've heard people say that it's more creepy than scary.
What is it about?
As far as what it's about, I don't know. But I can tell you that I've seen people play it. I don't know what the story to this is because I haven't watched enough of it. But I know like it's either a little boy or a little girl with a yellow rain jacket hood over top of her. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm out.
Oh no. Well, like I remember them doing like somebody was playing at a piano, I believe is what it is. And if I'm wrong, guys, like it's not that serious. It's not that deep. I don't know. I don't like my memory's bad.
It's just a game.
Yeah, it's just a game. Like, relax. But I think somebody was playing like at a piano and you're running in there, but you're trying to be like really, really quiet. It's you and a buddy that's with you, and you're trying to be really, really quiet so that person don't hear you. Mm-hmm. And this is either Little Nightmares 1 or Little Nightmares 2. Like I said, I don't remember which one of this it is, but this is just kind of along the lines of what I'm talking about. You're trying to get past this person without them seeing you. You're like small to the ground, almost like a plush doll size.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen this game. I've seen the preview of this game before. I know what you're talking about. But you can keep describing it for the viewers. But I know what you're talking about now. I got you.
Okay, nice. Yeah, just for the viewers then, like if you're trying to get past them, jump on top of like this table and like get all the way across to this vent, and then when they hear you, they stop playing music and they just sit there, and then the person's neck goes up like a snake and starts coming at you, and you got to hurry up and get through the vent before it gets to you. And I don't play around with stuff like that. It's probably not that scary if you're not scared of stuff like that. I'm about to be terrified, so this is going to make for an amazing stream.
Yeah, you're gonna get definitely a lot of clips come out of this one.
Oh yes, definitely. So that's going to be on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then Sundays are going to continue to be our community day. Where in the morning I'll play a community game, and then at night we'll play a community game. So like Brawlhalla, 2K, things that people can join in on, get on the mic, pause, and go crazy, pause. Oh, that's necessary. So yeah, that's what's going on with Twitch. As far as Anthony's Kind of Nerdy podcast announcement with that, your boy ain't doing it no more. So there's that.
What? It was one episode.
Yeah, it was one episode. It was a one and done. No, I did. Sadly, I lost passion. I actually lost passion before I did the first episode, but I was forcing myself to do it just because of I've already made a date and I didn't want to push it back anymore. And sometimes, guys, you should just push it back. Like my heart wasn't in it anymore. I lost the passion for it, and yeah, there was a lot going on. So for now, it's back on the back burner. And I was thinking maybe doing something like maybe on Twitch, do Anthony's Kind of Nerdy podcast episodes where we just get on Twitch and just talk like maybe gaming stuff, wrestling stuff, things like that. Just do little things on Twitch and see where it goes from there. But as of right now, as far as going in and doing editing on my own podcast and already not having the passion for it, and yeah, it's just something that right now is not a good idea. I don't want to put something out that my heart's not into because it's never going to turn out good. So okay. Yep. That's all I got for announcements, though. Y'all can catch me on Cricket Lens, and I'll still be doing Twitch, my two loves at the moment.
Well, shout out to the Anthony's Nerdy podcast. Long live Anthony's Nerdy podcast.
It was definitely not long lived.
That's not funny, but
no, it's kind of funny. All that hype built up to it is hilarious.
It's funny because I was gonna text you and ask you what was the new episode. I got my answer.
Yeah, it's called Casper. That bitch is gone.
Oh man, boy, we got catfished.
Yeah, it was a rough catfish. But we'll see if I get that passion back, or maybe we'll find a different way to do it. I've also thought about maybe doing like maybe not doing a weekly episode, but if something big happens, maybe do an episode. So I mean, we'll see. But as of right now, just so I know for sure, a weekly episode is not going to be a thing right now.
Yeah, maybe do an episode every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks.
Maybe, if that. We'll see. But as of right now, I would say just don't look forward to any episodes at all because as of right now, my passion is just not there.
So should I unsubscribe from Anthony's Nerdy?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
I'm unsubscribed, so I'm not going to be mad if anybody else does.
Oh, well, if you don't even subscribe.
I'm unsubscribed mentally, physically, emotionally. So if you want to, hey, I'm not even mad at you. Go subscribe to the Anthony's Kind of Nerdy YouTube so you can catch these videos.
Yeah, catch these videos. That's hilarious. So shout out to Anthony the Nerdy YouTube because we own that thing.
We is. All right. So we're going to get into this. We got good news going into the podcast. Do we want to start with that? Good news? Great news?
Yeah, we love good news here.
Or do you got something you'd rather jump into first?
Oh, I ain't really got no news, so my only news is sports news, and we can talk about it later.
Okay, nice. So let's do it then. Michael Jackson, innocent man in the courts. To us, been innocent, but we have to be sensitive to.
No, I don't.
Well, not anymore. But I mean, at the time, we kind of had to be sensitive until we.
No, we didn't. No, it didn't. I didn't at all. I just wanted you to know. I didn't.
I will say I knew something was wrong when he said that this guy, I'm not even going to say his name because at this point I just don't want to. Like He's not worth talking about. But I knew something was off when he said that he was molested in one of the rooms, or he said something happened to him in one of those rooms, and they said that that room wasn't even there when he
Oh.
went to that park. Like that room didn't exist until much later after. So it's just things like that where it's like, all right, he's not alive anymore to go against that. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
solid proof. Here's one thing I won't do. I won't use this platform. I can say what I believe, and I honestly I've always felt Michael Jackson didn't do those things he was accused of. But I will never ever, for especially for a man I don't know, and this also includes people I do know and love, I would never ever say for 1,000% that somebody didn't do something because I wasn't there. Yeah, and I just don't ride.
Nah, yeah, I don't know y'all like that.
Yeah. I don't ride for people that hard. I think Michael Jackson, I would say, inappropriate. Uh, there's just things where you're just like, you probably shouldn't be kicking it with kids in that kind of a way. But
That's a little weird. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
No matter how you slice it, that is weird. So.
Yes, he did inappropriate and weird things, but yeah, I would never have my child. I'll say, and I'm not parent blaming here, or I don't do that either. It's not my. I mind my own. But I personally, speaking for me, will never have my child around another grown man or woman that I don't know like that. Period. Point blank. Period. Not my favorite wrestler. Not my favorite Twitch streamers. Not my. Just there's no reason for my child to just be kicking it in your crib. Yeah. No, that'll never happen. But yeah, shout out to Michael Jackson, man. Innocent on all charges involving, I don't know what these charges are called, child molestations or whatever he's accused of, whatever it is. Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. No need to
something nasty. There's something nasty.
Yeah, so that's dope. Let you speak a little bit into it. I know you were like me that kind of from the beginning felt like these accusations were bogus, but what you doing? What you feeling? You riding out to some Michael Jackson tonight?
I actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had no idea he still had any allegations still or any charges trying to be brought against him. So this is a complete shock to me. But unaffected, I didn't think he was. I thought he was innocent from the beginning. So it's cool. Sure, he was weird. Hanging out with kids like that, that's hella creepy. But as far as I know, as far as the courts prove and the FBI and all the investigations, he was innocent. So, I mean, yeah, I'm rocking with that. I ain't riding out to no Michael Jackson, though. I mean, I listen to Michael Jackson, but I mean, who really just sit and bump Michael Jackson like that? Even though I heard Billie Jean the other day. I heard Billie Jean the other day. But other than that, I mean, yeah, Michael Jackson don't really pop up in my playlist, but shout out to him. It don't. No,
Michael's my guy.
Yeah, I'm more of a Prince guy though. Prince pop up more in my playlist than Michael Jackson. So,
but why is that? Why is that a thing?
I don't know. I like both of them. I just lean towards more Prince R&B style of music than Prince. I guess yeah. I don't know.
It feels like when I was younger, we used to do the Tupac Biggie thing. Like, I don't listen to Biggie because I know this isn't what you're just saying about Michael, but I'm just meaning just overall.
Yeah.
It's just like that when I was young. I used to say, I don't listen to Biggie. Like, fuck Biggie. I got Tupac. I listen to Tupac, And then as I got older, I was like, okay, well, I mean, I don't know either one of them. So
I could listen to both.
Neither one of them pay my bills. But yeah, I noticed that a lot with Prince and Michael. I'm just like, I like Michael significantly more than I like Prince, but I really like Prince too.
But they didn't like each other though. I think they were a little shady towards each other. Whatever. I can't even talk right now. Each other. So I mean, sure. I guess it would happen to the fans too. The two artists don't like each other.
It makes sense. I was diehard with that kind of stuff when I was young. I remember Lil Flip and T.I. I lied that T.I. wasn't that great. All over Lil Flip. That did not end well for me. And most beefs didn't. I lost with Ja Rule too.
You picked Ja Rule and Lil Flip?
Yeah.
True.
Wait till we get a soundboard and I can hit the congratulations and play yourself on myself.
Yeah, yeah. What? Look, you didn't hear Rubber Band Man first?
I did.
You still chose Lil
But
Flip.
actually, what happened, I'll never forget. I would straight up pretend that I did not like T.I.'s music. And then one day, what was somebody had, it was one of them little, well, which one was it? It was one of those, was it an iPod? I think it was called an iPod. I think that's what it was. Back when I was a little younger, the iPods that came out. And where you could just store music on it. That's all it was, like a little device you could store music on. That was the iPod, right? Okay.
Yeah, that was iPod.
Somebody had an iPod, and on it was "You Don't Know Me" by T.I. And I want to say it was my brother's iPod, and I would skip through songs because there were songs on there that I really liked, and then that one would come on, and I'd be like, I can't lie to myself. This shit is hard. And after that, I said, you know what? I'm a T.I. fan, and that just is what it is because this dude is dope.
What happened to Lil Flip though?
I still listen to Lil Flip. Lil Flip is my personal favorite rapper out of Houston, Texas. Okay. He's my personal favorite. Yeah, I love Lil Flip's music. Now I lost because his career ended after he beefed with T.I. and T.I. has way bigger hit records. But as far as something I choose to go, I listen to Lil Flip. To this day, I listen to Lil Flip more than I do T.I. And I love T.I.'s music. But I personally vibe with Lil Flip's music a lot. So, Lil Flip's probably, I think Scarface is the best rapper out of Houston, but Lil Flip is my personal favorite. Them other guys, I'm not going to name no names because we don't know who listens to this podcast. But those other names, I don't rock with like that. You know that I'm not a big Houston rap scene guy. I don't rock with them.
You know, like Paul Wall, Slim Thug?
Oh, yeah. Just name them. Just name them. After I just said I wasn't going to try to get myself killed.
Man, anyway, yeah, let's go. Shout out to Houston.
Still tipping.
See, there you go. What's the Chameleonaire? I don't know what Chameleonaire is from though. Chameleonaire rich somewhere.
I always liked Chameleonaire too.
Is he from Houston?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And see, this is what makes it so hard. Like I hear what people are saying. Fam, there's not a day that you will catch me in 2021 just being like, I want to listen to Mike Jones' album. I'm sorry, I don't want to. None of them at all. Like, yeah. Like if you throw on one of his hits, I'll be like, all right, this is cool. Same thing with Paul Wall. I don't like, come on, fam. I'm not listening to a Paul Wall album. I'm sorry. And I've had people like, oh, this one's not bad. Fam, I'm not listening to that shit. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not. I'm not listening to Chameleonaire's album, like none of them. I'm not listening to Slim Thug's album, like none of them. I'm sorry. And I'm sure there's people out there who say the same thing about Lil Flip. I'm sure Breed is saying the same shit about Lil Flip, but that's just how I feel, honestly. I just don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I wouldn't listen to that from an album from probably any of them. So yeah, don't feel too bad.
I'm with except Scarface. Scarface, I will vibe to that shit, but the rest of that,
I wouldn't even turn that on.
You're gonna get killed.
What are you gonna do?
No, I'm playing. I'm messing with you.
I ain't scared. I might throw a single on.
Sometimes it feels like we're gonna get off of this and get back to Michael Jackson, but sometimes it feels like this is how I take it, and some people are gonna be so mad about this. But sometimes I take it like if somebody's like, "No, you should listen to this Mike Jones album." I'm just like, it sounds like you're asking me to listen to a Chingy album. If I'm just being 1,000 with you, like it's that ridiculous. All right, we'll move on. We'll move on. I'm gonna get killed for this take, but I'm just speaking my truth.
Hip hop takes.
Yeah.
Hip hop hot takes.
Yeah. Here's another hot take. Chingy, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, it's all the same guy.
Yeah, that's all right. They ain't really got nothing but good hits. They one hit wonders in my book.
Yes. And all right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to Michael Jackson.
Why are we shitting on Houston rappers? I am from Texas. I love all Texas rappers.
And you live in Houston, so you should really watch it.
I'm not.
Have you listened to Right There recently?
Right there. I love it. No, I ain't listened to any song that came out that year recently, though.
That did not age well to me. It doesn't age well to me. Maybe to somebody else it's still hard. I listened to it the other day. I was like, this doesn't age that well.
Right there. Love the way you're making your stir, make me stir.
We just shitted on Houston and then went to St. Louis to shit on Chingy.
We just killing all rap today. All rap history. We just killing it all.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll kill this. And yeah, so Michael Jackson, I guess that's all I had. He's innocent on all charges. And yeah, I feel kind of good about it that he can rest now. And like I said, I will never, ever, 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 ever say that that man did nothing because I wasn't there and I don't know. But until solid proof comes out, I'm choosing to let that man rest. Unless you got some shit that we've never seen. And if it ain't came out by now, I would almost assume that nobody has it. And I'm just going to let the man rest. Like, I don't want to come off insensitive or anything either, but I don't play about child molestation. I don't play about rape. I believe in listening to all stories, but if this is like your third or fourth time that you went to trial for this and they're like, fam, you have nothing, I'm sorry. Like, I have nothing for you. And that's it. That's it for me on that. All right. Do you want to get to sports next? Or you want to get to this big topic we got?
Oh, what's the big topic we got?
We're gonna get into some stuff. You want to do that first, or do you want to do sports?
Man, my sports take is I was just gonna let everybody know that the culture is about to win. I hope y'all ready. Get your pay-per-views ready for this next big fight that we got scheduled up. We got the undefeated 51-0 Floyd Mayweather versus the Wonder Kid, the new kid on the block. He 2-0. They can't. Nate Robinson. Yeah, get up out of here, boy. He hit a fall. NBA stars, UFC stars. Not next. We're taking on boxing legends. Jake Paul versus Mayweather. So yes, this is just announced. This is real life. Breaking news.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
You're not tuning in?
No. I'm not. I haven't watched any of the last ones. The Nate Robinson knockout was funny. I'm not paying for none of that shit. I'm not doing it. And Floyd got to stop that shit.
Logan Paul, by the way, his name Logan Paul, not Jake. That's the brother.
They both trash. Human beings, not boxers, obviously. They're pretty good fighters.
I heard that last fight was rigged though.
I don't know. I don't have anything for this. I don't know. I'm not watching this shit. Didn't watch the last ones. Look, Floyd, get your money. I'm not mad at Floyd going out there and getting his money. Go get your money if that's what you want to do.
It's for the culture. This is for the culture. He got to go make up for Nate Robinson.
Yeah,
for the culture.
You could just let it go. I promise we'll be okay if you let it go. I don't want to see Floyd like this.
Man, what if Floyd go out here and lose? What if this be the one? What if this is the one? That's what you can't play with boxing like that. You can't keep going out there. Keep playing. Eventually you're gonna get caught.
Yeah. But this is where I feel weird about this. Like maybe 5 years ago. When he fought Conor. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if that was 5 years ago, but let's take it to whenever he fought Conor, that last fight. That was the last time that I was like, man, if Floyd loses, that could be big. I honestly don't care anymore. Like, what are you gonna brag to me about if Floyd, like let's say, because there's Floyd Mayweather haters out there, and I know a bunch of them personally. If they message me in 2021 to say, oh, he got knocked out, he has a loss now, fam, I don't care. It was into some stupid. Like, I don't care. I'm not even invested in boxing anymore. I was only invested because of Floyd to begin with. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not paying for that shit either. Y'all are boring. I'm not watching that shit.
Nah, they get some new fighters though.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Still.
I'm cool. I don't want to watch none of y'all, and I'm not paying for none of y'all. I see some of my friends be trying to get that shit off. Oh, this guy. I'm not watching that shit, bro. I'm sorry. It would be like me talking to some of my friends. I wouldn't say you, because you tune in from time to time. But just like, oh, we got this new wrestler, this new WWE guy. They don't give a fuck. I feel the same way.
Yeah, they're looking at you like you crazy.
Yeah. I feel that way about boxing, fam. I'm sorry. I just don't care. Bree got technical difficulties going. Look, his camera got knocked out. They seen that shit. It's on YouTube.
I know. I was like, I was gonna play it off.
Well, look, I'll send this to you because I have zero interest or care whatsoever involved. What are your thoughts though? Because I like the people do need to know this is relevant. What is your personal thoughts?
It's not relevant at all. It was a joke. I was just, no,
you
it's
don't give a
real.
fuck.
No, this is real, but I don't really give a damn. I'll probably catch the clip on Twitter, and that'll be the end of it for you, boy. I will not be going to sit down to waste my day watching a Triller fight.
Or money.
I wouldn't waste somebody because I'd watch somebody else's, but still, I don't want to try to find nobody to do that. That's stupid. I would be mad at somebody for inviting me over to their house to watch this. I had something better to do with my Saturday. I did, yeah.
That's 1000% honest. And I feel that way about regular boxing matches. Like, if you're cooking at the house, like, hey, won't you and Lena come through? I'm like, all right, we can do that. Let's hang out. Don't invite me to come watch boxing. Don't come invite me to watch these Triller fights. I don't give a fuck.
You don't want to go watch the boxing though? At boxing, it's food though. If you're just going for the food, it's going to be food with the boxing.
It'd be easier to get me out the house for that than it would be for anything on Triller. I'm not watching nothing on Triller.
You ain't gonna watch the verses on Triller?
I haven't watched the verse, and I wanted to. I wanted to see the Method Man and Redman. It's just, you know how hard it is to convince myself to download Triller? I just don't.
You got TikTok.
TikTok is fun.
You would do it for the man, but you won't do it for the people. Triller owned by the blacks.
Well, is Triller?
I'm lying. I don't know. Don't quote that either.
Well, that's why I was trying to let it slide. I didn't want to put you on the spot. The only reason I would get Triller is for some of these verses, and I missed the one that I really wanted. I don't know. I just don't have that. I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's nothing more than I just haven't cared enough to go get it. Like, they haven't done enough for me to be like, all right, I'm getting Triller right now. This is it. So. Yeah. But let's not bounce off of it. Even though it's a joke and we're all laughing and neither one of us give a damn, let's at least pick who we say is winning. I'm going Floyd.
I'm going to step out on a limb and say Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, okay. You didn't want to.
I thought that was obvious.
Well, I thought maybe you was going to take like the, what do they call that? Like the underdog pick or nothing. They're not doing
I'm not taking Jake Paul or whatever, or Tony Paul or whatever his name is.
Is it Logan Paul?
It is Logan. There we go.
Okay,
I'm not taking Logan Paul in a boxing match versus Floyd Mayweather on any day. I don't care how old Floyd is.
Okay. All right. What do you say? Do you got Floyd winning by knockout?
I don't know. It's Triller. They need to make it excitement. They'll probably go a couple rounds. They may make a decision. Floyd ain't won by knockout in a long time either.
But if he can't knock out Logan, I don't know if I ever want to see him fight again.
Floyd is old. I don't think, and Logan to actually be fighting, I don't think he that easy to knock out. So I mean,
he is old, but I believe Mike Tyson can knock out Logan Paul right now.
Floyd Mayweather was never, ever Mike Tyson.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying age-wise, I feel
punching power though. He never had Mike.
But if you don't have punching power to knock out Logan Paul, then
Logan Paul's a fight. Logan Paul's a young man. He out here fighting, bro. He out here knocking people out.
He's fighting, but he's not fighting. He's not out here fighting Triple G or Canelo. He's fighting freaking ex-UFC celebrity guys.
Hey, all I know is Floyd ain't in the ring fighting Triple G either. God doggone it. Floyd has been at home gambling, not working out, worried about no god doggone fight. So whatever. He can take himself out there and try to knock out Logan Paul and get knocked out himself. So I think he's gonna do like he usually do. Tippy tap tap. All the way to the decision.
He probably will do that, and I'm
entertaining.
Cool with that. Yeah, I'll be cool with that. Right? But I'm just saying, if he can't knock it, like if he's just doing it, like he's trying to knock him out and he can't do it, I don't ever want to see him fight again. Point blank period. Like, don't do anything else ever again.
I don't think he can. That's just me. Wow. I really don't think he can knock him out. Knock him out, I don't think he can.
That's wild.
That could be disrespectful.
It feels so disrespectful, but you could be right. I don't know. Like I
don't know. I just don't feel like he going. I feel like Logan Paul, as much as we want to joke, he really training to take hits and box. So I feel like it's going to be a lot harder. Floyd ain't knocked nobody out in years. I just don't think Logan Paul gonna be the first one. Old Floyd gonna come back and knock somebody out. I just don't think this is gonna be the time for the knockout. I don't think he can. Not even if he wanted to. I don't think he could. Not unless he really been training and like for a year. I'm like, oh, I'm about to knock him out. But if he's been doing that, I could be wrong. But other than that, I don't think he really can knock him out.
Last one he knocked out was McGregor.
Did he knock McGregor out? It was a TKO.
Yes.
You're right. TKO.
Yeah.
You're right.
I had a whole argument with somebody like that who said that was not a knockout. Fam, if they shut the match down because you can't get back up and fight, it was a knockout. I'm sorry. Point blank period. You hit the ground, you couldn't fight no more, you were knocked the fuck out. Like point blank period. It's not an argument.
It's a knockout. Yeah.
And somebody legit tried to argue that with me. Like McGregor has way bigger problems than what's technically a knockout or not. He knocked him down to the ground and he couldn't fight no more. It's a knockout. And it has not been pretty for McGregor since then. So I think I won that war.
Ever since that loss, he just been downhill.
Yeah. Fuck McGregor. All right.
Yeah, he should have left Nate Diaz alone.
He should have left a lot of people alone.
No, he should have left Nate Diaz alone. He should have been the last one he talked to.
Him and what was the other guy? Khabib? Did I say his name right?
That's who I'm talking about. Khabib. Was it Khabib?
Okay.
Yeah.
Khabib was the one that knocked him out and jumped over the cage to get to the people. Yeah.
Khabib was the one Khabib the one that wear the blonde. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He should have left him way alone.
Because I think he took a L to Nate Diaz too, did he not? I guess that's why I thought I don't know. But yeah. I heard of Nate Diaz, so I assumed he was one of the ones that knocked him out also. Wow. Crazy times. What do you have anything else for sports? Or is
the draft is coming up. It should, I think. Oh, the draft should be dropping Thursday.
NFL?
I think the draft is NFL draft is Thursday.
Oh, I'm gonna push this one to you too, because let me tell you how many people I know in this draft.
Oh, Jesus.
The number on Damian Lillard's jersey.
That's ridiculous.
I know nobody. Who's supposed to be good picks?
Trevor Lawrence is going number one.
Quarterback?
Yeah, quarterback. This draft is full of quarterback. It's supposed to be like 3 quarterbacks going top 3, like back to back. I think it's Trevor Lawrence, some dude from BYU. Then he got Justin Fields. He played for Ohio State. Then there's Trey Lance. He plays for some Division II school. He's a quarterback also. And Mac Jones, the quarterback for Alabama. But anyway, it's a whole bunch of quarterbacks supposed to be going in this draft. So I mean, then we got this tight end. It's called his name's Kyle Pitts. He's supposed to be the greatest tight end ever. He say he supposed to be, and that's what people talking about. They talking about him like he the next greatest tight end to ever, or he's supposed to be the greatest ever just by his stats and the way he run. They say he the new age tight end. So
I don't like that. Come into the game humble.
Yeah, no, he came in like, I plan on being the greatest tight end ever.
Is he black or white?
He's black.
Okay.
But they say he was the truth. They say he got the stature and the build, but we're gonna see. It's a lot of talk. So
yeah, that's a lot of talk. I don't like that. Come into the game humble. And then you can start talking. Like when the numbers start running up, I'm fine with you talking then. But come into the game humble. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
You can say you want to be the best. No. Yeah, you can say I plan to be the best tight end or I want to be the best tight end. But if you just come in, I'm going to be the best tight end. I don't know. And it sounds like I'm nitpicking because you should want to be the best. But I don't like that, fam. Gronkowski's out here still balling, just so everybody knows. Like, I don't know. But whatevs. I don't know the guy at all. And I didn't hear the statement, so I won't say too much. But who's got the first few picks? Do you know team-wise?
The first pick is the Jets. No. The first pick is Jacksonville. Okay. First pick is Jacksonville. Second pick, the Jets. Third pick, San Francisco. Fourth pick, the Falcons. And after that, and after that, I'll fall off. Carolina's, I think Carolina's 8 or 6 or something like that.
We usually are.
Yeah, the Patriots are 10. I'm just who I can remember. Other than that, I can't remember that much. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So there's a little bit of football. Do we got basketball or anything else?
Basketball updates. The playoffs should be starting in, I think, in about a week or two. Oh, well, the regular season ends in a week or two. I actually don't really know when the playoffs start, but the regular season should end in a week or two. LeBron James is hurt. Kawhi Leonard's hurt. James Harden is hurt. I think Kevin Durant just came back from being hurt.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's a whole bunch of people hurt this year.
Is LeBron done for the year?
No, I think he actually should be coming back. He might be coming back either this week or next week, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's all right. The Lakers they're gonna be all right.
I was like, this is Lillard's chance. This is it, baby.
No. They go no. He gonna be back for the playoffs. So
Kawhi coming back too, huh?
But yeah, everybody they all coming back for the playoffs. The ones that I named, they should all be coming back for the playoffs anyway.
Damn. Well, I still believe in you, Lillard.
Shout out to Portland. They always be balling.
They do. That's what I'm waiting for is playoffs. There's no sense in watching any games right now. Most of them are sitting starters anyways. All right. Sounds like we did a pretty good job running through sports for somebody who doesn't watch any of the sports we just talked about.
I try to hold it down. We try to do what we can on sports.
You do. I've been getting back into the 2K, and I'm starting to see some of the players. I'm starting to learn more about the players, and I'm going to start watching again during playoffs. That's when I usually tune in now, anyways. Playoffs.
That's when it get fun.
Yeah. It's funny. Somebody was talking to me at work, and they was like, "Man, I used to watch baseball and football," but he said, "But I just fell off of it." I was like, "I know, I did too." And he was like, "We're like, when do you have time? It's by the time you get home, you don't even want to do this anymore." Like he said, "I want to get outside, get some fresh air." And I didn't tell this to him, but I was just thinking, like, exactly. Like, I get home, my Twitch stream or a podcast. It's like, when do I have time to sit down and watch a basketball game? Like, it's hard to get to that.
Yeah.
So my 2 TV days, Monday and Friday, are Raw and SmackDown. And it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not missing that for any of y'all. so yeah, I don't know. It's hard to get to it, but playoffs, I'll find time.
Yeah, the playoffs, they try to make the playoffs accessible to people too. So that be on days that people try to have time. So.
My baseball team, the Dodgers, won the World Series, and I missed most of the games. Nice. And that's my baseball team. Like, that's who I rock with. And during World Series is when I tune in. I'm not watching regular season baseball. Like, it's too much. It's boring.
It's 1,000 games.
Yeah. And unless you catch the right teams playing, that's a boring-ass sport to watch. Yes, super boring. Unless you got the right team. Now, if you got the right teams and they homer, like they hitting home runs, it's a close game. Some of that could be fun. The Astros cheating asses and the Dodgers in the World Series that year, that was fun to watch. There was a lot of home runs and it was back and forth. That was fun to watch. But you get
shout out to the Houston Astros.
No, we're not.
Let's go Texas. Oh no, we out here. Shout out Houston Astros.
He still don't know we out here.
Yeah. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Is what they always told me. It's Texas for you. We here.
You catch a Seattle and Oakland game, boy, you're gonna be asleep.
I ain't watching no baseball game. Be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
World Series, maybe. I might catch a game or two.
I catch playoff games too. Playoff games and World Series games, I catch them. I catch those, but regular season, I'm cool. Speaking of I'm cool, this is a terrible segue, guys. There was no way to segue. I'm cool has nothing to do with this. But so I was listening to this podcast, right? Ebro in the Morning, my favorite radio station. But they have this segment on there called Curved, which is where you'll call up and tell your story about how you got curved after a date or after a few dates. Like they just never told you why they stopped hitting you up and just completely quit hitting you up. Mm-hmm. And you write them and tell them the story or whatever, and they'll call you. So you'll be on the phone and they'll ask like what happened or whatever. So then Ebro will get the person on, like they'll email the person he's talking about.
Yeah.
And see if they'll agree to come on the show, but they don't tell them the person's on the other line. So they'll get on and be like, yeah, he emailed us and said that you said this, or the date went like this. And then they'll say, what really happened? Like, why'd you quit texting them? And they'll go off, not knowing the dude's on the phone about whatever happened. So one girl got on there. It was, I want to say after a few dates, they went back to the crib and they asked like, what happened? Like, why? Because the dude told them that they even smashed and everything. It was like he said that he smashed, and after that you quit hitting him up. It's like what was it? And she was like, well, he just nutted on my face without saying anything. Like we didn't have this conversation. It was nothing. He just pulled out and nutted on my face. And so the other dude will jump on like yell like, wait, that's what this is all about. And they have no clue they're on the line. So it just goes wild. But I was sitting there listening to that, and I was thinking, what are not even what are okay, yeah, what are too, like what are things you could do to cross the line the first time you have sex with somebody? And I told you before we started this was gonna go south because I'm gonna be the one that gets myself in trouble here. But how do you have the conversation to begin with? Like, I guess you want me to go first?
How do you have the conversation on what you comfortable with?
Let's start with the conversation because I've had the conversation before. You might have to. There might have been a time that somebody's gave you the conversation
about what they're
like something with. Something that's like, hey, like I don't want to do this like at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So all right, so I guess I'll start. I remember let me watch out tell the story before I get in trouble by my wife.
We have to be careful.
You don't have to share. You don't have to share if you don't want to share. We could just talk. I'm just gonna tell my stories and I'll ask you questions to get around.
No, I got you.
All right. You do what you feel comfortable doing. See how we do this? This is on topic for what we're talking about. You say what you're comfortable saying.
Asking for consent. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, there you go. I'll never forget. So this girl I used to work with came through to the crib, right? And we was doing our thing. And I was getting head. And I was feeling it too. I was like, yo, this is dope, right? Then out of nowhere, she's just like, don't nut in my mouth. And right then, like, I didn't say anything, but in my mind, I was just like, maybe you should go and come back when you grow up. All right, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
That's what you told her?
No. I did not tell her that.
Hey,
that was what I was thinking, but I kind of lost. Like I was like, dang, like it's kind of whack now. But she did tell me what the stopping point. What?
Nothing. I'm just laughing. It's just funny. No, I keep going.
I'm just being an open book here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the sex. I would say the rest of the night was whack, but it was kind of like we're already there. But like my mood was already kind of down. It's like I'm kind of bugged up everything. Like. Where am I supposed to nut? Like, I'm not nutting in you, and I don't have a condom. So, like, I don't know where this is going to go.
That was your concern? All right.
We're never going to be able to do another episode like this, so we better enjoy this now. Do you want to share?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I've ever had a really real uncomfortable conversation like that. I don't know. Anybody will be like, nah. Usually, just the flow of when stuff is happening, it just happened.
So you kind of just pulled out and nutted wherever.
Yeah.
Dang, that wasn't
that's my motto anyway. I'm pulling out regardless. My motto. I'm out of there.
And you didn't ask where you didn't ask.
I don't need no. It's going to the side. I'm really on the bed where I'm at, right here on this couch.
That's kind of respectable though, because I just feel like it's going somewhere on you. Like,
see, that's disrespectful. What's that one of them? Not in this state. If they're asking, it's different.
This is why we need a woman on the podcast. Is it disrespectful to just pull out and nut on them without saying anything?
I feel like it is. I don't want Gio nut on me.
Pause. I did do that. Never mind. All right. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm out.
You were wild.
Yeah, no. I feel them though. Fuck that.
I did it once. And it was during the train. I had pulled out and nutted on her ass, and she didn't really like it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know that, but I didn't think that was such a thing. Yeah, we need a woman on this podcast. I can't speak for women. I can't, but
Not at all. I ain't got nothing to say. I can't speak for women. I can. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's not speak for women then. Let's do it this way.
For me.
What for you is like, all right, so you just started talking to this person and y'all decide y'all going to go home and get it on. What can she do? Like, let's paint the situation here. She's doing something that you're like, absolutely not. What would that scenario be?
Don't touch my butt.
I'm the same. No? That was mine. That was mine. Don't tickle my asshole.
Yeah, do not tickle my asshole. I'm cool.
When she treats that little tickle, like with her pinky. Oh, all right.
No.
That was you slapping her ass.
A reflex.
Gonna get us canceled. Yeah, no, that's mine. But I guess I can give a different one because I think that one was obvious. Like, I'm not messing with your booty at all, in any kind of way, shape, or form. It's not happening, and you're not touching mine. What's fine? So are you licking her ass? That's wild. You eating her booty?
It depends on maybe who it is. Who knows? Nah, it depends on who it is.
I've never have and I never will.
Okay. Maybe I never have either. I mean, so
yeah.
So it's cool.
After I just said she should go home and grow up.
Yeah, that's what they're telling you right now. You need to grow up.
I'll just be a child. I'm sorry. I'm not eating your ass. I'm not playing with you.
Oh, he say I'll just be a child.
I'll kiss and like lick the booty cheeks though. This is good. This is a wow. This is off the rails.
I still be going left like a motherfucker.
I'll tell you another thing that I won't like. I don't want to like another thing you can't do. I don't want to come in the house and you surprise me like there's dudes in the closet coming out naked for a whole mandingo party that I'm a part of.
Whoa. Right. Yeah, I'm with you. That's crossing the line for me. Don't ever have no dudes pop out on me.
Yeah, I don't want
somebody getting shot. Nah, somebody getting shot. I don't want to join, and you can't join either. And if you did join, that's a whole nother conversation.
Well, no. Okay, what if this isn't your girl? If this is just somebody that you had dinner with and you're going home and hit? Like, there's no plans for anything. Like, you're not emotionally attached.
I'm out. This is a one-man show.
I don't think it's the mandingo party that bothers me. I think it's more like I don't want to have the smallest dick in the bed.
No. It's just the party that will bother me. See, we got two different concerns. Mine would be just the whole party in general. I'm a one-man show. It's a solo act over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
mean, it's kind of both for me. It's both. It's not like I'm just cool with the mandingo party.
Look, man, I'm just saying what I heard.
Look how quick you flip shit. I don't want to be the smallest dick in the bed, and I would like to be the only dick in the bed. But I mean, like, if we have to work around that, then I mean,
I'm turning around. It's not my. I gotta. All right, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good night. I'm going home.
So there's not ever a chance that would have happened.
Me walking in with a girl and her having not even a whole bunch of dudes. A dude pop out the closet.
Say two.
And me stick around. No, it's not happening.
Let's say the two, and you're not emotionally attached. You're not like.
I'm not sticking around. I don't want to be a part of this. Okay. I don't want to be a part of me, and two other dudes.
I feel like younger me would say yes.
I would say, yeah. Even younger me would say, I'm cool. I'm out.
Well, that's why I wasn't so smart. That's why I wasn't so smart. That's probably why I had an age scare at one time.
Life happens, man.
Life does happen.
I don't know.
That's a joke. Everybody here has had an STD scare at one point in their life.
Fago is the way to go. If you ever thirsty, get you a Fago.
Okay. Let's be for real. Be for real. All right. So we did say that no to our ass being being eaten. You said you're glad to eat the ass, and then what else do we got? What else? What else? You did say you would gladly eat the ass. Did you not say that?
I did not say I would gladly eat the ass, but for the story, we can carry on.
Okay. This is what's crazy. I think there's more weird things for the women, which is why it would be great if we had a woman on this podcast. But then there is for the men. I can't think of a lot of things that are just like I will
Don't
say
pee on
that.
me. You're not peeing on
Oh,
me.
okay, yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah.
not pooping
No,
on me. No
no,
bodily fluids.
no, not at all. I will
Yeah.
say this too. This is kind of like this is one that you wouldn't think would be an issue, but it is. Don't talk to me like you're a porn star. And I've had that happen before, and it's very weird. Like I feel like one, don't lie to me in bed. Like, don't say some shit like, "Oh, you like when I shove all 12 inches down my throat." Like, I don't have 12 inches, so that's a lie. Like, don't do none of that. Like, I've even had somebody call me Mister Thomas before, and it's like the most cringe shit ever. I don't like it at all. It
That
was
might
weird.
that might be a little creepy.
It's a little far. It's like, how about like you just it was weird after that. It was like this is no lie. Kevin Hart said this one time about the "Do you want some juice?" joke. Like some of y'all know what that is. I don't have to go through that, but or maybe I do. About the sex being wax, so you just like you get up and you know it was wax. You just like you want some juice. When she called me Mr. Thomas, like everything was so weird from that point on. Like we finished because we had to, and this is swear to God. I got up was like, I'm about to go make some water. You want some?
You thirsty?
It was so everything was so cringe. And on the way out, she was just like, I bet you wish all the girls you talk to were this cool. Just come by, throw you some ass, and just leave. I'm just like, it would be cool if you just left without talking.
Holy shit. He said, it would be cool if you just wouldn't talk anymore, actually.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Some of the situations I end up with, some of these I cannot tell on the podcast because they are wild. But some of these situations would be golden for this podcast. But we do that.
That boy said, you can leave.
Oh my gosh, it was so weird. I think the weirdest thing that person did. Should I tell this on here?
At your
Like
own
when I said she
discretion.
called me Mr. Thomas, it's already like they would know who I'm talking about, or that person would know who I'm talking about. No. All right, no. We'll leave it out. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, but for us, it feels like there's not that many. Is there another one you could think of? You said no pissing on.
Yeah.
All of that's extreme too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't think of none extreme. I don't know. Yeah, I don't other than that, I can't think of nothing, man. I'm trying to think.
There's not like
No wax. I don't want no hot wax on me. I don't know how I feel about that. I ain't never had it, but it just sounds too much. Sound like I don't want no fire on me.
yeah, I've never had that.
Yeah, I don't want to be burnt, nothing like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm cool. But that's a good one though. That's because I don't feel like one that's way too extreme. That could happen, like in the heat of the moment. That could definitely happen. Oh man. Yeah, I think that's it. Look at us, man. Men are freaks. There is not a lot. I feel like if we had a woman on here, she'd go through a list of things not to do.
List of shit, yeah.
Because men do some weird shit. Dudes could be weird.
Yeah. Dudes coming with some wild ass shit to do, man.
I think that's all I got for this situation without getting myself in trouble, which I probably already have.
More trouble. Nah, you probably all right.
The text from my wife won't be smiling. What I do for the listeners.
Let's send back the heart emoji. It covers everything.
And I don't like how my head ain't hit me back yet. Okay, no, he hit me back. Yo, this is a text message from my hitter right now, live on the air. Love you too, my G. You straight? Like he knows I'm right. I don't know. Am I?
Say, am I straight? I don't know.
You coming to kick my ass?
What you know? I don't know.
Oh man. So we actually have we're off this. Is there anything else you need to say about this? Any stories you want to share? Yeah,
Nah,
I
I'm
know. 'Cause
good.
I'm the only one who had a train or
Man, look, my life, I ain't never did that like that. I've been smooth sailing.
responsible as.
Hey, man, what can I say?
No, you're dude. They actually did the right thing because you've been there for the years that I thought I had age and other things like that, and it was terrifying.
Life goes on, though.
It does.
And for those of you out there who are affected by these things, life goes on. There's help and treatment. Go
Affected
to
by
your
what
local
things? I don't
doctor.
have AIDS.
No, I didn't say you did.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
What?
You said, 'cause you were talking about those who are affected by these things. I'm like, wait, affected by what? I don't have AIDS.
We just brought it up. I was just putting a disclaimer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
One day we got to get into the health scares that we had. That's got to be a conversation one day. Like times where you, because that would be hard because it might just be me since I'm afraid of dying. I've literally.
I'm about to say I don't even go to the doctor like that, so I ain't really had that. If there was a health scare, I didn't notice it.
Well, I diagnose myself all the time, so
I ain't got time for that.
yeah, okay. Well, that's good because I had cancer the other day. I just knew I had stomach cancer.
Yeah, see, that's why you got to stay off Google. You can't. MedMD don't be helping all the time.
Okay, all right.
Or
That
ever.
is true. That is true. WebMD told me I had candida overgrowth, and I called in from work. all right. We'll save all of them stories for a different day. Those are good safe stories that I can tell on here. My health stories. That's the only time that it won't be a problem for me is if I tell the times that things were bad for me. God forbid I tell anybody else's bad stories.
Oh, I don't care about. Hey, you can tell them they'll be all right. That's still funny.
All right. So coming up here, we also got we're doing something new instead of album of the week. Even though we did already name an album, so we'll just get Breed's opinion on it really quick. But we have a new game coming up. And then after that, I'm going to talk a little bit about Mortal Kombat. It's not going to be heavy spoilers at all. Like, so if you haven't seen it, it's not going to be enough to spoil it. But if you're like me, where you don't like to hear anything about it before you see it, then after we finish the game and stuff like that, feel free to hit the exit. But yeah, for the new game, we're going to do a game called 21 Questions. And we'll do this now instead of the album of the week. And for the 21 questions, basically, which is named after 50 Cent's 21 Questions on his album Get Rich or Die Trying, see how that links to the music. I'm going to pick an artist in my head every week that Breed has to ask 20 questions until he gets the artist. He gets 20 questions and one guess. So 21 questions, 20 questions, one guess. If he gets 5 questions and he feels comfortable guessing, then that's it. But as soon as he guesses, the game's over. So use all 20 questions if you feel like that. Even if you feel like you know and you feel like you should, like I say, you think you know who it is after 10. If you're 1,000% confident and that's what you want to do, then you can take the guess. But if you want to waste the other 10 questions just to be 1,000% sure that that's who it is, then feel free to do that. But after 20 questions, you do get one guess and it is game over. The questions can only be yes or no. And if they need more explanation from what you ask, because you know some things have an asterisk. Did I say that right? Asterisk next to it. I'll tell you to please. What's the word I'm looking for?
Elaborate.
Yeah, elaborate or explain more on your question, and I'll try to get it. If it's hard for me to answer because it's more of a personal opinion or it's just hard to answer, I will Google to get the best answer, and I will go strictly off of what Google says. So it'll be completely off me. My yes or no will be completely off what Google says. But yeah, that's what we got. After 10 questions, if you need me to remind you, or through any part of it, if you need a reminder of what you've asked and what you got so far, I will be glad to give you what we got.
This is gonna be a trash game because I'm trash at guessing. That's why it's gonna be funny for the audience because I suck at guessing. I don't know how. Yeah, we're gonna see how this come out. Guessing.
Yeah, and the audience can guess along.
Then it's so many artists. Don't pick nobody crazy like Bon Jovi or nobody like that.
No. I didn't even know that was an artist. So no, I'm gonna I'm going to not do things like super underground artists from Portland or anything like that. It's just they're not always going to be the biggest of names, but they're going to be
Mhm.
people that you would recognize. And if it's somebody that you happen to not know, it's not I didn't pick them thinking that you didn't know who that was. But the audience might know them if I say it. So I mean, it'll be all good. But I'm going to stick around like, that upper tier, middle, upper tier name for people. Before we get into that, do you want to say anything about the Mike Bogan album?
We got an Eddie House reference in there, so shout out to my man Eddie House. So shout out to Mike. It was a good album. I enjoyed it. He had some Chance the Rapper flows in there. He had some he sounded like dang, it was somebody else he sounded like.
He kind of reminds me of Danny Brown. I don't know if you know who that is, but
I don't know who that is.
okay.
I don't know who that is. But he sounded I liked it. I liked a couple songs on there. I liked the flow. It sounded good. So I listened to him again. Joe Fontana, name of the album for you guys. Nice clean album. Yeah.
I enjoyed it too. That was my first time listening to that full album with you, so I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Okay, so I do have my artist in mind. You have 20 questions, one guess. Do you have any questions before we start this?
Nope.
Okay, feel free to take your time on the questions, and make sure you you ask what's going to work best for you. There are a million artists out there. So.
Yeah. All right. What genre of music? Oh, we ready to start?
Yes.
First question. Question number one. Is the genre of music hip hop that this artist makes their music in?
No.
No, not hip hop. Okay. Is do I listen to this artist a lot?
I'm going to say this is a no, as in no, I've never heard you talk about this artist or listen to them, but I cannot say that you don't listen to this artist. But
Okay,
I have never heard you listen to them. So I'm going to say no.
Okay. Is it a girl artist? Is it a female artist? It is a female artist. Okay. So it's a female artist. Is she a pop artist?
Yes.
She is a pop artist. Is she one of your favorite artists?
No.
Oh shoot. I thought I had it. Oh, I ain't gonna tell you who I thought it was because that would be considered a guess, but
I mean, you could tell me who you thought. I just wouldn't say anything at all. Like it wouldn't count as a question unless you're unless you're saying, is it this person?
Well, I know it's not her. I thought it was Lana Del Rey, but it's not her. Okay. Let me see. Dang, is this a white lady?
Yes.
Oh, it is a white lady. Okay. Did she have a Did she have her own TV show at one point?
I can quickly Google that and be sure because it's off the top of my head. I'm not sure. And just like I'm saying, as far as this goes, if she had one, I'm going strictly off what Google says, so it might not be what you're thinking of.
Oh man, I hope it say no then.
Are you asking, was she ever on a TV show, or has she
ever had her own TV show?
No.
Okay, no then. Okay then. That helps.
That's 7 questions.
Okay. Has she ever dated any prominent hip hop artists that we would know of?
Let me get a quick look into this. Has she ever dated a popular rapper?
Sure, yeah, we can say rapper. All right, I can work with that.
No.
No popular rappers. Well, I don't know.
8.
I'm at 8 questions. I know she's a Caucasian pop singer. that has never dated any rappers and don't have her own TV show. So okay, let me see what else. Is her biggest song? Would it be considered a? If I put it on today, would it be considered a hit?
Yes, that's 9.
Okay. Yes.
But you said her biggest song, like her biggest song would it
Yeah.
be? Yes, 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 yes,
Her biggest song could be considered a hit.
yes.
Okay. Has she ever performed at the Super Bowl?
Let me check that real quick.
Okay, it's not who I think it is.
Yes, that's 10 questions.
Oh yes, she has performed at the Super Bowl. Oh
Yes.
crap! Is she? Was she ever part of a? No.
Here, 10 questions.
Is she known for being weird? Let me clean it. Let me clean it up. Is she known for wearing it for being eccentric, like wearing crazy outfits and stuff like that? Does she wear crazy outfits? That's no. Okay.
I'm not gonna say she never wore a crazy outfit. She's white and she's a pop star, as we figured. But being known for that, no.
That's not her thing. Okay.
That's 11.
Oh, okay. So, who has she ever been part of a band or a group?
No.
Okay. No band, no group. Not known for being weird. Or wearing weird clothing.
That's 12.
Jesus, man, this is getting difficult because I'm running out of people to guess at. I got a list in my head, but every question I ask just keep getting knocked off. Let me see. Her biggest song is a hit. She is a Caucasian pop artist who's never dated a rapper. Is she from America?
Yes, that's 13.
Yes. Okay, she's an American white pop artist. That doesn't really narrow it down, but okay. All right.
And I'm going to change one thing. The rapper part, I wouldn't have considered him a rapper, but I Googled it just to be 1,000% sure, and they are saying yes to rapper.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So it's 13. I wouldn't have considered him that. I don't even know if you know who this is.
Was this rapper white?
No, that's 14.
She's an American pop artist who dated a black rapper that we don't even know about. It's not a real rapper.
I think you would know him. You might even know his name, but I would think if you didn't know him, you probably wouldn't know his name but know his song and didn't think anything about it. Like, I don't know if you even would have considered it rap. I don't know. But yeah, Google says yes, so I'm going to say yes, rapper. That's 14.
Is she a current artist? Does she have any current hits out?
Oh, current hits.
Yeah, any current hits?
I'm going to say no, but just to be sure, I'm going to look at Spotify's top charts and see if she is on them. We are looking at USA's hottest hits. What would you consider maybe top 10 songs?
If she on the top 10, top 20.
No. I'm 15 in, and she's not on here.
Okay, yeah,
no.
That's a no. Yeah, so
that's
she's
15.
Not popping right now. White lady, pop artist. Golly. Wow. I don't know. I don't even know what else to ask. It's her hair color blonde.
That's a hard one to answer because how often they change hair colors.
That could be changed while she at a concert. in the middle of a concert. So I don't.
I can look at her. Do you want to ask that question? Because I can get on her Instagram and look at her latest pictures.
I'll ask that question. I'll ask it still. It's still.
Is she blonde?
Wow,
Yes.
Man. Oh wow.
Oh man, this is hard.
Wow, she is blonde.
Yes. Wow. That's 16. That's tough because we were just saying she changes it often. That's 16. Okay.
So she's not an active artist. Has her man.
And to be fair, I did not say she wasn't active. I answered the question of is she popular today?
Is she popular? You said you did. That's true. Is she popular? No, she's not popular. Was she popular? Was she popular 5 years ago?
Also, all right, let me say this too. The question that you asked was, does she have a hit today?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's different from popular. She does not have a hit today. That's what we answered.
Has she been popular? Is she a recent artist? Or is she an older artist who's been around a long time? Is she a recent artist is the question. Is she a newer artist? Newer as in the last 10 years.
I can look and see.
No. Newer as in the last 5 years. Has she been around for the last 5 years?
As in, did she come out in the last 5 years, or did she have a big
run in the last 5 years? How about that? Yeah. Has she had a big run in the last 5 years?
What was the last 5 years? 2019, 18, 17, 16 to 20?
Yeah.
Let's look at her discography. Was she? And you're not asking if she was.
Does she have some recognizable songs?
That. Okay. No.
Whoa. Okay. No. The last 5 years. No, in the last 5 years. Okay. Nobody. I'm thinking then.
At 17.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. This might be a dud. I'm trying to think. Who else? Who could it be?
It's weird because in my head I'm just like, you would think this would be so easy. Like the artist. You'd be like, are you serious?
Really? White lady pop singer.
Some of the questions, like the asterisks on it, is what makes it so hard. Like the rapper, it's not going to be somebody that you thought of. Like if you would think it would make the guess easier, but it's just like I would have never assumed.
And it's a black rapper at that. If it was a white rapper, I might have had a guess. But since it's a black guy, I don't know.
You get 3 more questions.
Okay. White pop singers.
Don't go Googling them either.
Oh man, I don't know, man. All right. I don't even know if I got it. I just got to guess because I ain't got no more questions. I don't know who it is.
You're just gonna burn the 3?
I don't know. I don't have any more questions. Is her hair short or is it long?
Well, I can answer. I can only answer yes or no. So you want me to answer to
is her hair short? Is her hair short?
No.
So that even the one I was going. And the person I was gonna guess then. Shit.
But the crazy thing is, the way people switch up hair, you might be thinking of her when she had short hair. Like that's what makes it hard.
Oh, I'm trying to think of a white pop song. Is her biggest hit Fergalicious?
No. One more question. You're on the right track.
God no. God, right track with Fergie. Who is in the Fergie's lane?
Get one more question, and then I'll give you. It's not really gonna be a clue. It's basically gonna be like a wrap up of everything you just said. That might help a little bit.
Okay. I can't remember. You said no. They weren't in the band. White Caucasian lady. Kind of similar to Fergie.
Kinda. I wouldn't say musically, but yeah, name wise.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say their music sounds alike. Like I don't know.
And in the last 5 years, they haven't had a hit. Okay. And not known for being weird.
Yeah, the asterisk on that was known for being weird. Doesn't mean like that they've never done anything weird because I would, but that's not what they're known for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they're not known for it, it's not the people.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Well, can she twerk?
I can. That's a wild Google search. Let me Google search that. That's a wild Google search. This will be funny.
Don't get in trouble with your wife for Googling can yada yada twerk.
It's a research for the podcast. Also, be specific, as in, can she twerk? Are you just asking, can she twerk good, or does she know how to twerk? The answer to your question is yes.
Okay, I'll take it. That's good enough. If she got videos on the internet twerking, that's in itself is enough for me.
Okay, so that's 20 questions. I will say this is what you got. It is a pop star. No, you got something. This is good enough, I think, to guess. You got a big name pop star that dated a rapper. And I really don't even know if I would put too much into that because it's, yeah. You know she's white. You know it's not who you're thinking of when you ask the question, is she known for being weird? Like what you're thinking of there is not that. Mm-hmm. So the best advice here is with everything you got, name a big white pop star. Like that should be the easiest part of it. Just a big name white pop star. What is your guess?
Man, I'm about to say this, but I know this is wrong. But I'm gonna say it anyway because I literally have no idea who the fuck this is. I'm gonna say this is Miley Cyrus.
You are wrong. The answer was Katy Perry.
I'm so upset.
The rapper she dated was Travis McCoy, who is in Gym Class Heroes. I consider that like a band, like an alternative, like rockish band type thing, but they label him a rapper. I guess he's considered rap in the band.
Yeah, I guess. I'm so mad because I was thinking Katy Perry. When you said the weird part is what didn't get me because she's just kind of kooky. She known for being weird these past couple years.
And I thought about that, but there was no way for me to I can't ask you to ask that. Like, cause it has to be yes or no. That's why you got to make sure when you ask the question to make sure you're as specific as you can get. But I thought about that. Like, she has been she's done some weird, and that's exactly why I said, I'm not going to say she's never done anything weird, but.
Dang. So she was weird. Katy Perry, weird as hell. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Yeah, she been weird forever.
Well, we're not gonna say.
No. Just the videos.
Yeah.
The videos and stuff. She's been considered weird.
Okay, well that might be that. All right, well that was a misstep in my calculation.
No, you stumped me. You got me.
I didn't know she was known for that. Like I was thinking like Lady Gaga was known for being weird. I would have never put Katy Perry in that.
Okay, but some people consider her being weird. I thought it was no.
I can get that, and I've seen her do weird things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna add it to her character of being a weird person, but maybe she is. Yeah, maybe she is. I don't.
Yeah, that hair color question was irrelevant because she switched her hair almost every day.
Yes, I went to her Instagram and like the first two pictures were blonde, and then there were some that were black, and then it was blonde. And I was like, I don't even know how to answer this.
Yeah.
And the way that we'll incorporate this with album of the week is for our listeners, and Breed, if you want to, we're not going to discuss this album, but go listen to Teenage Dreams by Katy Perry if that's something that you want to check out as an album of the week. Katy Perry, Teenage Dreams. We're not going to discuss it. I don't know if Breed's going to listen to it. It really doesn't matter. It's like
Katy Perry go hard. I used to listen to Katy Perry go hard. Katy Perry go hard.
She has some
Teenage
songs.
Dreams. Yeah, she has some bops.
That album
Dang.
got some songs. Yeah.
It's really been 5 years since Katy Perry been a long time.
She dropped an album in 2017 from what I've seen on Wikipedia, but I didn't
That's
know any of them
crazy.
songs. So if they were hits, I'm
That's
sorry, people. Like maybe somewhere there's a pop person listening to this. Like it was a hit on that. Like I haven't heard them, and they're not on the chart. So I like,
2017. Team was her last album.
well, she had one in 2020, and then there's one in 2017. Those were the last two in the last 5 years, and I don't know any of the songs on these.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know the 2020. So
Yeah. So that was
But
kind of
alright.
fun. I like the 21 questions one.
okay, shout out to Katy Perry. I'm gonna
There
get it
are
right
some-
next to you.
Yeah, there are some other things you can ask too, because I seemed like he was running out of questions, and I wanted to help, but I was like, oh, I don't want to jump in here. But you could also think about things like you could say, like, is this person from this state, or is this person from this country, or is this person? It helps a little bit. Like it does. Like oh, no, that's harder for pop, but I mean, like if you do things like if you figure out the person's a rapper, like easy to make it like, is this person from Texas? And after it's yes, then you limit it to so many. It's a little harder for pop. Because I'm sure you had no clue where the hell Katy Perry's from. But,
No. I think she's from Minnesota, actually, or Tennessee, something like that.
Oh, I don't know. It said Los Angeles. But I didn't read to see if that's where she was born or if that's where she's living. Yeah, so I don't know. That one. Yeah.
But it ain't that important.
Yeah. Shout out to Katy Perry. I might listen to a few of them songs. I don't know if I'm listening to them, but I might go back and listen to a few bops off that Teenage Dream.
Yeah, shout out to Teenage Dream and Katy Perry.
I like that. It's a way that we can kind of add that like back into the album of the week. We can just after I get the artist, we can just pick out something in the albums that the listeners can go listen to if they want to check it out. Some little something. Get a little Katy Perry today.
Little interaction.
Nice. Well, dude, this was a dope episode for everybody that's heading out. I'm going to do a quick little how I felt about the Mortal Kombat movie. And like I said, it's not going to be heavy spoilers at all. I'm not going to spoil the plot of the movie or anything like that. But if there's just things that you don't want to hear or know, then I suggest not listening to the rest of the podcast since we are ending out now anyways. For those of you that are leaving, you can follow me on Twitch at Anthony's Kind of Nerdy, or Anthony is Nerdy. I'm on Instagram at Anthony is Kind of Nerdy, Twitch at Anthony C. Thomas 91. Bree, do you want to throw your socials?
You can find the pod at Cricket Lens Pod. And that's on Twitter. And that's at Cricket Lens Pod on Twitter. Shout out.
Big thanks. And I'm on TikTok at Anthony's Kind of Nerdy, so follow me on there too.
And catch us on YouTube.
Oh, yes, on YouTube at Anthony's Kind of Nerdy. We're everywhere right now. It's hard to remember everything.
Yeah, Anthony's Kind of Nerdy. Catch us on YouTube. Yeah.
All right, so now that they're out, here we go. So did you watch the Mortal Kombat movie?
It's a hard no.
Hard as in you don't even want to see it? Like it's just something you're not interested in?
Hard, I will not be watching it. So you can't spoil it. Yeah. No offense. I just won't. I don't watch movies like that. I feel like we go. I'm not a movie watcher. Yeah, I won't be watching Mortal Kombat. That's not a movie that makes me want to watch a movie. So nah.
I was going to ask, are you a fan or like even a little bit into the Mortal Kombat games?
Oh no, I love Mortal Kombat. I love the games and stuff. I just don't like watching movies.
Okay. Well, mine's a quick little. Mine's just a quick little thing. I'll start with the bad and end with the good, so we can end on a high note. For the bad, I do just want to say, like, I thought it was very overhyped, and I'm speaking from my personal social media accounts. So I don't know what it was like for the rest of the world, what everybody else seen on their Twitter. For me, it was very overhyped, and that's kind of what I was worried about because I didn't want to go into this with expectations. Have you ever seen either of the first two Mortal Kombats?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I hated them. I thought they were god awful.
That was a little stupid.
Yeah. So I didn't have a lot of expectations in this. I seen the trailer with the blood and guts and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, well, it's different from the first. Like, this is what Mortal Kombat is, so this looks cool. I didn't want to go into it with a whole bunch of expectations. I thought, this could be cool, like, but I didn't have like this is gonna be the greatest movie ever. So I was cool with those expectations. I got on Twitter, and of course, people can't wait for it to give us at least a weekend before they get on Twitter and start talking about the movie.
Yeah.
But everybody was talking so crazy about it, like that it was so good. Like everybody was so hype about it. I was like, dang, like they really did it like that. I think that a lot of that was very, very overhyped. It was a cool movie. It was cool for what it was, like a video game movie, which are already like, how many of those do we have that are actually good? You know?
None.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Tomb Raiders with Angelina Jolie, and I think
God,
that's
that
yeah,
was
those
a
were
good.
good.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
Angelina Jolie's a
yeah,
fantastic
she is. She
actor.
is. She is. Outside of that, I don't know if there was a lot. Halos, I heard were garbage. I didn't watch them, but I heard those were terrible. Somebody
Dragon
said it was
Ball
a.
Z,
Oh my
trash.
god, I didn't even watch it. Uh,
Piccolo.
the first few Mortal Kombat's I hated. Somebody said World of Warcraft had a movie that was
Oh,
bad.
sir.
I had no clue that existed. Monster Hunter just came out, and I was going through Walmart the other day and seen it at Walmart. I was just like, dang! It had the girl who played in the Resident Evil films. I don't remember her name, but
The one that played the main character in Resident Evil films.
yeah, yeah. I
Oh
forget her
wow,
name.
she
Yeah,
fell
she.
off.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. So, anyways, the point being that there's not a lot of video games that get like really good movies. All I can think about is Tomb Raider at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I thought this is gonna be cool. Like I had a feeling it would be a cool movie, and to me, that's what it turned out being. So, oh, what's up? You got a question?
What about Sonic?
Sonic was amazing. Yes, 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 that's probably the best one. Sonic
Yeah,
was amazing. I did not expect that at all.
yeah, I think that's the only one.
That is amazing. That's an A plus to me. I love that film. Um, but yeah, I did. I went into this and for the bad, like there was some things like Liu Kang. I thought, what you got another one?
I do. I do. The Resident Evil movies were pretty fire too.
They were. Have you rewatched them now though?
I haven't seen them, but if I was to see them, they would hold up. I think they would hold up. Those movies would hold up. I would watch them.
They're good. They're still good. The only thing is, and it's a time period, there's nothing you can do about it. The CGI, if you look at it
Oh
today, it's bad. Like
well,
Talina, my wife, never seen them when they first came out, so we watched them like together. She was like, "Fam, what is this?" Like
trash.
it looks goofy because it's so
So
old.
fake. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean the storyline, like the plots and everything, still like the acting's good and the like plot's still good, but the CGI part of it, I was watching like,
Yeah.
ooh, that looks kind of
A little
bad.
cringy. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, but
Maybe I
outside
had
of
to.
that, they're still good. They're still good outside of that. And like you're saying though, at the time, those were really good because that's what CGI was.
Yeah, at the time they were really
Yeah,
good though.
yeah, yeah. And like I said, they're a cool watch if you go back and watch them now. It's just yeah, the CGI is a little weird.
A little trash.
Yeah, but so yeah, one of my biggest complaints was Liu Kang. Like we all know Liu Kang for being like fire. Like he's like the guy almost for Mortal Kombat.
hmm
Even Lil Wayne, all my kicks is fly. Like Liu Kang. Like Liu Kang's that guy. He seemed pretty pussy in here. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like there was nothing about him that came off like that's Liu Kang. He's about to kick somebody's ass. Like there was nothing about him in that at all that came off like a threat.
I seen that was one of the complaints on my timeline. That was one of the complaints from people.
What the
That
Liu Kang?
Luke,
Yeah.
yeah, that Luke Kane was like one of the worst characters in the movie, and he supposed to be Luke Kane. Luke Kane supposed to be the man in the movies. Shoot, in the
I
games,
know.
Luke Kane the man. I'm gonna be kicking people. Little bicycle kick.
He do. But yeah, he was none of that in there. Raiden, I had an like I'm nitpicking, and I'm gonna get to the things that I like. I'm just nitpicking right now.
Mhm.
Raiden, I didn't like his eyes. It was like a weird, like you could see the eyeball, but it's like bright bluish. I don't know. It was weird. I feel like you could have just put all white contacts and it'd been so much better. As far as that's a nitpicking thing, but it's just little things I didn't like. Liu Kang was not little though. That was serious. I was very disappointed in Liu Kang. I was also very disappointed in Goro, the guy with the
The
forearms.
arms. Hmm
Yeah, I was like, he without spoiling it. Like I said, spoiler alert. Like it's not that big of a spoiler, but I mean, he was not a threat to me. Like it was a random. I would say he was a threat because he was hard to beat, but it's not like I figured they would have saved him for like a later movie as like a final boss type thing. He was kind of like, all right, well, before you get to us, here's him, and I was like, is this really what we're doing? Like
But
he's terrified me as a child.
I'm about to say, but that's how he was in the older movies, though. He
Oh,
was
was he?
beat pretty. Yeah, he got beat by freaking Johnny Cage in the older movies, I think.
I to be 1,000. I never watched the second Mortal Kombat, and the first one I
Yeah,
got a little bit through, and I said this is awful, and I cut it off.
yeah. He got beat by Johnny Cage in the second movie on the older ones. So
Well,
he
that could
wasn't
just
even that big of a character then.
okay. Well, that could just be on me then. In the video games, he always terrified me as like this
Hmm.
big dude, like final boss type guy. That was okay. So that could be my fault for putting just too much on him. He might just be garbage, which is kind of crazy because
Crazy, yeah. To look like that and be
he,
trash, yeah.
bro, he terrified me as a child. Like nightmares, scared to take a bath by myself as a child from Goro. He terrified me. Uh, but yeah, he wasn't an easy beat up at all. They did make him look strong. I assumed that he should have been like a final boss, maybe in a different movie or something. But that could just be me. That could be my mistake. I didn't realize that Johnny Cage was just beating this guy's ass.
He
Uh,
did.
that's a fault on Mortal Kombat because he should be harder than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he terrified me. Um, the main character, I don't even remember, is it Cole Young? I think was his name. He's not in the video games. He's just a character that the movie created. His armor is some of the worst armor of anything I have ever seen in my life. Dude, it's so bad. I'll see if I can pull a picture up for you. But for the people at home, yeah, just Google Cole Young Mortal Kombat armor. It is so bad. I have no idea what the hell that is, but it's terrible. The acting is awful. Like it's some of the worst acting I've ever heard. Uh, let me see. I can't find it off of this. I'm gonna Google it in a little bit and find something for it to send you in text message. But
Okay.
yeah, the armor, I was just like, this can't be it. I thought it was just like, okay, this is what he found at first, and they're gonna like upgrade it or something. It was so bad. It's literally like a long golden, like almost like a long sleeve, and it's just golden. And it's I don't know, it's so terrible. But then the acting is super bad. Like just really
Oh,
bad
for real?
acting. Yeah, the
Dang.
acting is so bad. Which I was fine with going into it. Like I said, a video game thing. As long as the action's good, I would have been fine with it.
Hmm.
The action was good. I have no complaints there. The action was good. The brutal scenes was really good. The part, and this isn't a spoiler either because it's in the trailer. You might, if you've seen the trailer, you might have seen this. But the black dude, I forget his name, that got his arms frozen all the way up, and then Sub-Zero snatched his arms off, and yeah,
Hmm.
I was like, wow, it looks like the game. Like that was really cool. Yeah, it was. I thought it was really cool for the action part. I would definitely watch a second one if they dropped the second one. I would watch it. I was just really surprised that many people were this hype about it. Unless you were just really happy about the what do they call that, the nostalgia of it.
Hmm.
That part was cool. The nostalgia part of seeing your favorite Mortal Kombat characters and they're fighting and they're actually killing. But other than that, just actual story plot and acting were F's. Like yeah, that was bad. That was
Yeah.
really bad. And the armor in Liu Kang is probably my biggest disappointments going into it. So I don't know. We'll see. They did tease Johnny Cage for part two. I'll watch a part two because I just liked it as Mortal Kombat and they're fighting and killing. But other than that, I didn't. As a movie, I didn't think it was a great movie. So, yeah, but
Okay.
that's it. That's all I got on Mortal Kombat. Like I said, I'm not gonna do a big spoiler alert thing or anything like that. But
Okay. Shout out to Mortal Kombat. Trash movie. I mean, good movie.
he said
So,
I tell you, another one people were kind of all up about was
Godzilla.
that yeah, I turned it
Trash.
off. I turned it off a few minutes in. And I gave the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe it's just me because I'm not interested in Godzilla or King Kong, but I was just like, I don't understand what y'all are so hype about.
Yeah.
This is not that good.
I feel that.
I'm not even
Understandable.
that type of guy. I'm not that guy that just like who likes to criticize movies. I like it's very hard for me to not like something. So I just assume I'm just not into King Kong or Godzilla enough to care about this because like it's hard for me to just like this movie's trash. I hate it.
Mm-hmm. That could be what it is, though. It could
You
be a
didn't
trash
try.
movie.
You didn't even try,
No.
right? Because I think I texted you and asked, and you said
It's another one of those movies that I know I won't like.
Yeah.
I don't even have to see the credits. Instant movie title, not for me. Godzilla versus King Kong, move over. I'm out.
Yeah, I didn't like the other. I didn't see the other Godzilla movies that led up to this. I seen one of the King Kong one that had Jack Black in it, and I was just like, I don't like this at all. Like, I don't care. But
I think I enjoyed the King Kong movies. That was pretty lit.
oh, did you really?
I think I did.
Okay, nice.
He had that girl in his hand. It was pretty nice.
The girl in his hand. Look at what you go back to. That was the scene that did it for you.
Yeah, he was on the Eiffel on the building holding the girl, and they was shooting at him. Planes coming around.
I remember. I was not into it at all. I hated it. But okay, well, that's all we got then. Those of you who stuck around for my Mortal Kombat opinion, thank you for hanging around. And that was episode 136.
136? Just 36. Just 36. Just 36. Not 136.
Just 36. Whoa, what?
Nah, I don't know where you got one. Yeah, not 136G. Just 36.
It's late. I need to get some sleep. But no, that was a lot of fun. I had fun this episode.
Oh yeah, always. It's always a blast on here on the Crooked Lens Pod.
Facts, and I'm always in trouble on the Crooked Lens Pod. So too. Define trouble.
What's trouble?
All right, everybody. I hope everybody gets a good night's sleep. Wait, what am I saying that like they're listening to this at the night we're recording? Have a great day.
Or night. Wherever you listen to this.
Yeah, there you go. Big fan.
Or watching this.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next week for episode 37. Deuces.
Later, gang.